everyone, and thank you for tuning into Carrie's Psychic Cafe. I'm Carrie Ann Hartley Sikowski. You have tuned into Carrie's Psychic Cafe. Here, it's live. We are a question and answer type of show. We do this every week. It's awesome. I wanted to say congratulations on our show. I said a year ago that we'd be here and not leave, and we are still here rocking. Okay, so tonight I have a very special guest here in studio. It's the beautiful Miss Marilyn Shannon. Hello, Marilyn.
Hello, Carrie.
We are doing this because I started my very first show in Nissan Communication on the Breaking Free Show. And as a special guest, as a special treat, what we're going to do tomorrow is I will be on Marilyn's show.
Yes.
And we will be doing this and rocking this. So this is how it's going to work. This is what we're going to do. The callers, you can either call in or chat. Our number here is 323-792-3050. You can call in or you can chat in our awesome chat room. One question per person. In the chat room, we have our staff. And there's Susanna, there's Tom, and Aunt Joan. They will call in your questions. The first questions that are answered are the people who have never been the newbies. The newbies, okay? So once everybody gets their questions answered, if we have time, we will roll it. We will go and do the rest of, we'll do more questions. So we're going to do what is called the psychic guidance type of show and the coaching. So what you all are going to get tonight is a psychic and a coach. And Marilyn doesn't often, like I think, Marilyn, if she didn't get in my head and do what she does to me personally, I know that I'm the better person because of this woman. I met her a year ago, and I'm different. I'm so much grounded, and she just knows how to do it. And even in her show Breaking Free, she doesn't say enough about what she does in coaching, life coaching, experience coachaching. That's why I wanted you on today.
Oh,
because I love her so much. Everybody knows how much I love you.
Well, thank you. And
You're
can
welcome.
I say something good about
Sure.
you?
No.
Okay, so let me say something good about...
Amnon. Hello, Amnon. We didn't say hello, Amnon.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody says
We
hello.
forgot about him.
Hi,
We just started...
Fran's in the house.
We just started talking.
Here we go.
I just want to say that I appreciate everything that Carrie does, and I know how hard she works at this, and I know how important all of you are to her, and how much she cares, and how it means a lot to her to have this opportunity and this gift that she gives. So it is an honor to be here and to work with her. And when she says she's going to, ask her a question, if you call in or you chat, that's great. And then wherever I can chime in to help you in that question,
What more can you ask for?
I will do.
Seriously?
Whether it's going deeper with the question or the answer, whatever. We're here.
We're doing it.
You got
We're
two of us.
rocking it.
Okay.
So I am totally, again, I have to tell it. I know Tom's not going to like it, but I'm in Raleigh live today. I'll be again in Raleigh next week, and then I'll be back to Jersey. So everybody chill out. Hold on. I still have more times available if they wanted to book a reading. It could be live here, anywhere, Durham, anywhere. And our number here again is 323-792-3050. You could call, you could chat, you could do all that stuff. A little bit of an update. If anybody sees Curly in the room, that's Cindy. She drove all the way to North Carolina to get her reading today. And she will be our studio special guest tomorrow. And she'll be watching the show and being here as our Marilyn show on Breaking Free. She's totally psyched.
Can't wait to meet her.
Yes. And I wanted to also mention real quick before we get started, I know everybody wants to, that Susanna had a beautiful picture for your show.
Yes.
And if everybody can for our show that tomorrow, she literally picked for herself. So, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And a little bit about, if you don't get to have all your questions answered, I'll be on tomorrow. But you can do, also, if you're not around in North Carolina, you could book a reading by going to my beautiful website above my head or going to www.carriepsychiccafe. And I just wanted to say, let's rock it. So, again, you could give us a call, 323-792-3050. And we don't have anybody calling in yet, which is really... why? But they're getting the questions, huh?
Here we go.
So come on. So I just really want everybody to know a little bit about what we're doing. I have 4 awesome guardians that tell me basically I'm a portal. They tell me how it rolls, how we work it, and how it goes, and we just make it happen. I'm totally stoked about tonight because we have the opportunity to unfold a whole nother season of going Carrie's Psychic Cafe. And how long have you been on? I never really...
I have been on, I think it was 2 years in June, or the end of June, I think, because I can remember being at a party right on July 4th, I think, and my husband was like planted in the car, ready for me to get done with the party so I can zoom over, because at that time my show was on at 8 o'clock at night, so I had to zoom over, and he knew the roads in Raleigh better than I did, so I knew, and being nervous, I could never get here, and I wanted to be here on time, so I think it's been about 2.5 years, 2 years in June, and so we love it here.
Oh. Are you kidding me? We ain't going anywhere.
I mean,
if anything, if this rocks, it we'll be doing another.
Absolutely.
But I just, you know,
I'm fascinated by the guide thing.
I
am fascinated by the guides.
Do you?
I am.
I got 4 awesome guardians. My dad just joined us now to be 4 months. That was rough. I always got used to 3, but when he came aboard, they kind of didn't. He was taking over because he had been so wanting, I guess, so long to participate in my life. I didn't have really a relationship with my father, and we've talked about. Marilyn's my coach, so you know, she knows everything there is to know. But he definitely came through this way in order to set my path for my career. Mm-hmm. I've had a great year. It's only getting better. You know, I'm glad to be always back here in Raleigh. Everybody knows that. I do love my Jersey though. But you know, as far as rocking out this house here, we got it going on. We got a great. Hello, Thomas.
Hey.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm okay. How you doing, hon?
I'm good.
Did you walk?
Hi, Marilyn.
Did you walk?
I walked the whole development. I'm very, very stoked.
Yeah, I'm good. So we're ready for the show. So what do you got for us today?
Well, say hello. I said hello to Marilyn too. You know.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Ed.
Look how beautiful you both look.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
This is such a. I'm honored.
We're beaming.
Yes, I couldn't wait for this night. I swear I couldn't wait for this night.
It's just amazing, the two of you right now on the show.
I'm telling you.
I went back to watch your original shows, your first time you were on with Marilyn, and it was like an hour and 20 minutes, and that show really rocked. And you guys haven't changed much since.
Oh, we changed the look.
I think our hair is different.
Our hair is different.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
We've matured a lot.
I told Susiani on that picture, it looked like, where was I in that picture? And I think I was below, and you guys were kneeing me.
That's
knees.
Well, Thomas, you know, you should have asked Susiana, I guess, to put you into the picture. Sorry about that.
I answered where I was.
Your energy is there.
Your energy is there.
Wasn't fair.
Okay. So
I have 3 questions. My job duty right now is besides to say hello, and then I miss my wife, and she's been gone way too long already. But okay, so here's 3 questions. Kat, the first question from Kat would like to know, like to ask if my family is okay.
Huh? Kat, okay. Kat, my dad, of course, steps in first and says, you need to get back into where the family is and get back into what the family value is about. And you need to really, they're okay, they're fine, but thank you. There was some kind of family situation or some kind of error in the situation, and you needed to really, really address that and deep inside you, and thank you, and figure out where this will go for you and how you could benefit from getting back into the swing of things. And there is one person that Aaron said that I have a doctor named Aaron. Aaron said that there is one person in your family. It's a younger generation female that has some kind of breathing disorder, and it's whether is it her? No, it's not her. But it's like a wheezing type of thing, and you need to get that checked out. And Miss Marilyn, what would you have to say as far as getting back with the family?
Getting back with the family.
Well, how's her family doing? So they've said.
So I would need to know a little bit more than
right.
you do. See, she's got inside information. I got to ask more questions like, what's going on with the family?
Right.
So I would say to Kat, what's going on with your family? That you're questioning something.
Right.
And the most important thing in any family situation is stay the course of family. Right. No matter what is going on, stay the connection. Even though sometimes people don't want to stay connected, you want to stay connected. So sometimes that might mean sending a card, making a phone call, even when people don't call back.
Right.
That's what I would tell you.
Exactly. Beautiful. And the next one?
From Jules.
Hey, Jules.
And Jules says, "Hi, Carrie. Love you.
Love you."
I've been having a lot of cervical neck pain since we last spoke.
Right.
And my surgeon is doing some x-rays Monday,
Right.
which is tomorrow. You know, I don't have time for surgery.
No, we're not
tell me what your guardians say, please.
Okay. Oh God, how are we going to do this? Because it's the cervical. Thank you. And Aaron said it's beyond the cervical, and he's saying something about the neurological also. There's the pressure point in the back of the cervical right here that he keeps pressuring on me. It feels like you have like sometimes this. Everybody's doing this to you, and you can't. You need to make him understand that the X-rays that he takes, he needs to do a whole scan, because it's also the way you do this. Jules, you can't get sick. This girl's got to go do the Dolly presentation here at the Broadway. Thank you. So you can't do this. Her daughter is an amazing performer. Very little girl. She has her own face page now. And Jules has this journey. They're going to go out to book. They have to go out and do the show for months now. And she's taking the opportunity with her daughter to do so.
So she can't have surgery.
Well, I would think that now I would bring in Debbie.
So is there something alternative that she can do, like?
Yeah, like they're gonna have to be like a pressure point, like remember you? So you said the healing thing today.
Okay, so somebody told me today. How
Right.
funny is this? Somebody told me today
Always.
about Rolfing, and there you go, Rolfing. Look into Rolfing.
Let's get Marilyn every week.
No, somebody told me about Rolfing for me.
All right.
Because I'm having problems with my arm.
If we know.
And so it's deep,
Uh-huh.
and it's Rolfing.
Okay.
So look into that.
Oh my God.
Jules, look into that.
There you go. How about that, Tom?
All right, that sounds pretty good.
How about that?
All right, I got a question
I'm
from
like
Jessie.
on cloud
This is
nine.
Jules'
Huh? And what?
Jules' daughter,
Yeah, I know her.
Jessie.
I know Jess.
Will I be getting into the graduate school next fall in the University of South Carolina or the Medical University of Charleston?
My grandmother says Charleston, but she's so smart. You're going to have two offers, but it's going to be the Charleston one is going to be more for what you need, for what you're about to receive. Both her children are exceptionally gifted, but the problem is that with Jules is that one of them had an accident, and that it wasn't even her fault. And I love her. I love Jess. She's amazing. She's got everything going for her. She had this accident, and she's totally got a. Thank you. They're meant to. They say the money again. She's getting the lawsuits coming through.
For Jessie?
Yeah, there's money coming. There's money coming.
Mm-hmm.
So, but as far as she's concerned, there's money coming to the family, which they'll be able to take care of things. So thank you, thank you.
And then I guess I would ask Jessie what school she wants to go to.
Right.
Like,
What would
why?
why? Why would it make it?
Yeah.
That's a good comeback. Why? What school? Why? We're telling you what to do, but if you decide to do another thing, if you guys are in the chat room, could you please just do us a favor and put down what would be your solution?
Yeah.
Like, chat to Marilyn too,
Yeah.
everybody.
Well, and if we say something that you have a comment to say back, that
Right.
would be great.
Absolutely. Yes, please do. And any more?
I have my 3. I'm done, so
Okay.
I'm going to hang up.
All right.
And
Thank
I
you.
will call back if there is a need.
Thank you so much. I'll talk to you
Oh,
later.
you're quite welcome.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. So that's what it's like. That went well. That was our first psychic, a guardian and a coach session.
Wow.
We just did 3 questions. So
Annette.
who?
Annette.
Annette. Hi, Annette. You're live.
Yes, hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Annette.
how are you?
I'm awesome. What's up?
I was just calling to find out if my luck would ever change in the romantic department, if I'll ever find Mr. Right.
Oh boy, they said there's been a lot of Mr. Wrong. Wow,
Yeah.
you've been through your share of bad hump. They want to. Oh, thank you. Their expression is that you need to think and live a little bit more, and believe in a little bit more that you can have better. Your kind of your wall is at a point where it should be. You should look for higher and better people. it's what you've been settling for isn't working for you. So we need to get you out there and get you, change it up. Change it up. Do something different. Thank you. Change it up. And they said also you need to really, really either there's something with your there's something. Okay, can you please tell me? There's something with the vocal, your vocal cords in your throat. I need you to have them go look that. Because Aaron said that there's something going on with that. There's something in there. It's not bad, but it's something that could eventually have a problem. So please do us a favor and go get that checked out, please, and let us know how you are.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And Marilyn?
Well, as far as I would tell you to go hang out at places and things that you enjoy. So if you like cooking, go to a cooking class. I mean, take a class with something that you enjoy doing. Hang out in those kinds of places, and you will meet somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Much.
All right. God bless. Thank you. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So that's how it rocks here, and wow, that was pretty cool. Hi, Susie-Annie.
Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Carrie.
Hey.
You look beautiful tonight. Both of you look beautiful tonight.
Thank you.
And we feel beautiful.
Oh, my God. We're beaming off like if there was so much more energy in this place, like Amnon's roof is going to blow out. So, what we got there, my love?
Okay, first thing, Amy had a great reading with you. I guess it was a phone reading, and she just wanted to say it was awesome.
Oh, thank you, Amy. I love you, too. You're awesome.
And everybody should book a reading. Everybody should book a reading.
Thank you. Yes, please. Thank you. It changes your life. Everybody says it. And anything?
Yes.
I wanted to say thank you for the picture. It was beautiful. It was awesome, and we can't thank you enough. We were just talking about you before the show started. What a beautiful and awesome person you are, and how you have taken everything for us. I won't speak for you, but for this show, and Marilyn, and have helped us tremendously also with our journey. Thank you for being a part of this.
Yeah, you are. I mean, a lot of people may not realize it, but you are a fairly new friend.
What? 100,000 viewers.
You're just phenomenal. You're always there for everybody, and you're always there for each of us, and so we appreciate it. And the thing is, she did a beautiful painting.
Oh my God, she's
like
an
a
artist.
black and white of Carrie and me it's just beautiful. And so everybody will see it around because we're going to use it like today, tomorrow.
Oh my God, and I think
fun.
that I want to get it where I can hang it in my house.
Yeah, it's fun.
And it's fun.
It's fun.
I'll send prints to both of you.
Yes,
okay,
because
good.
I want to share how great you are. You should be so much. You got to see her cards. You got to see her page. I mean, I have all her portraits, but I just got everybody. You have to understand why we're here. We're on a journey. We're on a mission. And if this kicks it, and you all like this is going live every week. I mean, I'm not going to talk but I would.
No, if
this would help more people.
We
100,000 viewers
to date. This is just a great opportunity to have the best from out here, and then around here. I mean, it's everything.
It's everything.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Perfect. And Susie-Annie, you're just wonderful. And that picture is fabulous. And it shows, it depicts Carrie and I enjoying ourselves, frolicking, enjoying what we're doing.
And we do.
And just flying. So thank you.
Absolutely.
It's freedom.
It is. It's breaking free.
It's breaking free. So did you call in with questions?
Yeah, I did. But first, I want to say to both of you, I feel so blessed to have met the both of you.
Aww.
I love being in the presence of two such vibrant and forward-thinking and just dynamic and beautiful women. It is such a pleasure to know the both of you, and my life has been so enriched. And yes, it's only been about 4 months, And it's just been an amazing 4 months. And I want to thank both of you very much.
Thank you
very
so much.
I can't thank you. There are no words. There are no words.
Thank you so much.
When you get to that level, honey, you're right. There are no words.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
And there doesn't have to be.
No, there isn't. We got this.
Yep.
We got this. I told you we had this.
So thank you.
Thank you so much. So what can we do?
First question. We have a newbie in the room. Her name is Pat.
Hey, Pat.
And she really had a different question first.
Right.
And then didn't realize that she can only ask one, so she changed her question. I kind of feel bad because the first question was important too. But her second question was, she would like to know if her daughter, who was married on June 8th this year, is safe with her husband. She's just finding out that he has mental issues.
Yeah, he has bipolar, just so you know. And he has a schizophrenic tendencies that might come out too, or vice versa. Thank you, Erin said. I believe so. If they get him on the medication and they were able to get the coaching, they'd be able to, they'll be fine. When it comes to mentalist, and we deal with that a lot, when it comes to the situation with changing with the chemistry in the head that he's talking about, and that's slowing in and out, ADHD, wow, he's got some things. He's got some things on the table. He does. But they'll be fine. She has to just take into consideration therapy, and trying to make that work. And that's something that you see.
Yeah, and also I would say if he will connect spiritually, if he will meditate, do some things spiritually, right. So he doesn't necessarily bypass these things, but he learns to open up bigger than those things. So meditate, surround himself with loving people.
Right.
Stay in the love space.
Right.
That really helps. And we have a very good friend of my show, Joy, who is a pro at this, and she did that. She had bipolar,
right.
And she has done remarkable with
right.
meditating, Reiki, all of these things, because it opens up to what's beyond that.
Right. Absolutely. It is. It's when you have a disorder and you live with it, that doesn't mean that life's over. The marriage isn't over. The marriage can be beautiful. Everybody lives with somebody who has a disorder. It's just how they choose to do it. You could do it holistically. You could do it with medication. I prefer always to go holistic first.
Well, but some people need both.
Absolutely. But some people, like you said, they do need both. And your next question, hope we helped you. And your next question, Suzianne?
And the next one is from Jersey Diva, and she wants to know who her guardians are.
Jersey Diva. We had her. Did we have her? They're bringing up her mother-in-law. No, her mother? Oh. They're bringing up her grandmother. Okay, so I would say it's your great-grandmother from your mother's side because you have something of ability like her. Jersey, I don't know if you know this or you don't know if you know this or not, but you have a tremendous ability with people. Whether it's come out now or it's due to come out, I know you want to know who your guardians are, but you have a little bit of a gift. You need to really just more or less focus on it a little bit and you can hear her. And there's something about, if you look at the pictures and you go back to what she was, you really need to do that. So you need to go back to and figure out what she was and what she was about, because she can bring light into what's going on in your life right now. There's kind of issues going on right now. So,
I don't know, man. That might be bigger than me. But I would say, I would ditto what you said.
Right.
And I think absolutely, and you probably have this feeling about this grandmother anyway.
Right.
And maybe ask other people that are in your family.
Exactly.
Who knew her.
Right.
And look at pictures.
Correct.
And, try to get a handle, a feeling about that. But I think that was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was really lovely.
All right. And your next question?
The next one is from Kevin Lee, 65.
Okay.
He would like to talk to his grandfather to see if he has any advice on how he should get through these times of missing him.
Oh, that's deep. Hey. My father said it's a transition period for your grandfather, right? Thank you. It's a transition period for him right now, and what would really be helpful and focal on is that. Wow. and he's here. He wants to tell you that he loves you, he misses you, and he wants you to know that he's so proud of everything you are and you aren't about. You have to get over and move on from this. You are a clone of his, and there's no question that you will be successful, but you have to understand that death is a part of life and that you have to move on from that part. But it's going to take you a while of a journey, and it's going to make you understand how he's still with you. You'll start to, once the gestation happens, you'll start to feel the harmony again, and it'll be like such a wonderful feeling for you. So
yeah, the best thing to do is not fight the feeling.
No.
People tend to fight the feeling sometimes. Don't fight the feeling, and don't think it's any of it's wrong, because when you feel somebody that close, then they are that close.
Yeah.
So allow yourself to feel the feeling, and don't, because what we resist persists. So don't resist it. Allow it to be.
Exactly. Like, I told you, she gets in this. She doesn't say enough on her show about what she does. You get this?
Well, it's not about me on my show. So
But I understand the Breaking Free Show.
Not about me, but.
No, but it is you. You bring out, you know.
Well, I know a lot about these things, but I think I do things not like Carrie, but the things that come out of my mouth are not coming out of Marilyn.
No.
They're coming out of a bigger picture.
Absolutely.
That I just allow to come through me. Now, I don't have guides talking to me like she does. It's just impulses, and it's conversation, and it's things that just come from me,
right?
But through me.
Absolutely.
I don't. So it comes differently.
Absolutely. It's all different. Like, this is helping you, everybody in the world that's listening today. You can get this on this show every week. Even whether Mara and I are together, this is just a special event because it's a year, but whether we can, it works, this works, it's a double thing, or individually, tune in. Tell one person about our shows, and you could help the world. Help the world.
Maybe we'll do this on a regular basis because it is kind of fun. It's great to team up. I mean, it's great. I like it when she goes first. I like it when she goes first, because then she starts like this thing, and it's like kind of like a doorway into this realm, and I think it's really great.
I love it. Are you there, Fran? You alive over there?
I'm alive.
Fran's in the house.
I'm
Hey.
in the house.
All right. Let me just spell the number.
Hi, Fran.
Hi.
It's 323-792-3050. And man, the chat room, it's a gathering. I have people for a whole. They just come in. Curly today says what she does on a Sunday night. She gets her cup of coffee. She gets whatever. She sits down. Nobody bother me for an hour because I'm not doing nothing. That's what it's become. It's become that.
That's right.
You know it's the truth. It's a gathering.
Last week my chat went so fast I couldn't even watch it.
Right.
It was making me dizzy.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
We're hot.
I was like this.
But we're hot. We're hot.
That's
We're
great.
rocking it. So, what's the next question, my love?
Okay, first of all, Pat has a little feedback. That's the one that asked the question about her daughter who's married to the guy that's got some mental issues.
Mm-hmm.
She said, thank you so much for the information. It's reassuring to find that she will be all right. I'm not so sure he will get into the spiritual, but has already refused to do therapy. And she said, God bless you and thank you.
Thank you. Okay, well, we can only help people. Go ahead.
And can I ask her original question?
Yeah.
She had originally, she had a question that I just really felt like I would have liked to have had answered for her tonight.
Right.
She said she would love to hear from her son who has passed, or any other family members that crossed over. But I was wondering if there's anything for her from her son.
She needs to book a reading. But he, sorry. It's very deep, very deep, very deep. But sorry. Misses life, misses everything, unexpected. That's what they told me. But also, it's so a mother's miss. He wants to say that he understands the Miss Mom, but you have to open up and let me come in. Because if you don't, I can't tell you what I need to tell you. So I suggest, if you could, I do specials every week. I do, for $50, you get 20 minutes. You can book a reading by going to www.carriepsychiccafe.com to see this again, or we'll be here again tomorrow with Marilyn and my show tomorrow night. But please book a reading, because I would love to bring him through thoroughly, because this is just a one question. I mean,
yeah, I think she is going to book a reading.
All right, but I'm just asking, this is a really deep issue. When a son passes away, and the mother, I don't know how I know my kids would come through to me, but it's like my mother. My mother I miss, I talk to her, but it's nothing like having a cup of coffee and hearing what I did wrong all week.
Right, and the other thing is, if it's somebody coming through that's more of a casual, if they have something that's casual, that they have something casually to say, then then it's going to be something casual. But if they have something more meaningful to say, it can't be done in one question, and it can't be done in this type of forum.
Right.
I mean, he obviously
he's got to come.
He has something, and so the thing is, Pat, it's a good question that you asked, because now the answer you have is that he does want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And that it's you asked an important question.
Absolutely.
And Suziani, thank you for realizing that it was that important.
Well, how great is she?
That was fabulous, because it is that important.
See?
And he does want to talk to you, and it's an important things that he wants to say.
Absolutely.
So now at least, Pat, you know that.
Yeah. You need closure, my love, and I want to give it to you. So you can book a reading by going to my website, going on my Facebook. Also, I have a public page, Carrie Ann Hartley Psychowski. Like it, follow me, and learn more about what might be happening here. We have a very awesome show tonight. We probably have hit a lot of people today. I think that we're over 100,000. I mean, for the year, to the date.
Yeah.
To the date. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. To the date. I got excited. To the date. Yes. To the date. 100,000, and that's 100,000 people. I think that we help.
Well, at least. Because what it means is live views. That's a computer.
Yeah.
That's not 2 people or 3 people by a computer.
Right.
That doesn't count that, because computers don't know how many people are watching them.
Correct. And
watching through them.
Right, but that's a lot for 1 year, so
Yes,
that's
it's
really
great.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary. I hit it. Okay. All right, Suziani, thank you so much, my love.
Wait. Is Aunt Joan on hold?
Probably so. Yeah. Yes, she is.
All right, because we have a bunch more questions, but I'll call back then, okay?
Maybe
Tom... There's like 30 questions in chat.
Okay, maybe Tom could call a couple more back so he could talk to his wife. Thank you.
All right, I'll tell Tom.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Tell him not to worry. I'm taking good care of her.
All right, Tom. Mr. Ed, you better really start bucking.
I love Raleigh. Listen, okay.
Ralph.
Hey, Ralph.
Hey, Carrie. How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you, my friend?
You are awesome. And
Thank you.
One thing I need to tell you, it's more than 100,000 people, because it's every person that you touch, touches somebody else. So I know just in my own life, the things you told me and helped me with has touched my whole family. So I mean it's multiplied 10 times.
I love the Smileys. Well, that's Beth. That's always in Ralph in the room. Yeah. So, what can we help you with today, Ralph? What's going on?
Well, Carrie, you know that going through a lot of things with my mom's estate, and we're just getting ready to sell the house.
Right.
And we're having an open house next week.
Right.
And I was just over there this weekend trying to help get ready for it, and wound up with a lot of tense moments with my sisters, and just want to make sure that my mom is pleased with what we're doing, and I'm not missing anything that I should be doing, that she thinks I should be doing.
No. She said no. Oh, my grandmother's all over this. No, and keep the good work up, and you have to be tough. You want to be so understanding, Ralph, and you want to be, because that's just Ralph. Ralph is just, he just wants to make everybody happy.
Yeah, otherwise he wouldn't be asking the question.
Absolutely. He just wants to make sure. See, Marilyn already got this. He wants to make sure, you're doing great, Ralph, but you have to stand tall. You know what we're talking about, the tough part, and you're definitely and you're making it happen. And Beth, they're gonna squabble, they're gonna do it, but eventually they gotta just do what they gotta do, Ralph. So, yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're fine. You're fine.
Just want to make sure
Yeah.
my mom's happy. That's
No,
what
she's fine. You don't never. It never ceases to amaze me how much you care about wanting to make everybody else happy. It's just, that's very rare.
And you're going to do it just fine. I mean, for anybody like to call in and ask the question, you already know.
She picked that up.
You already know they have a heart, and you're going to take the high road all the time.
Right.
So I would think you're going to do the best for everybody.
Absolutely.
And you have to. Sometimes you have to mediate, but you'll still do the best.
Yeah, you are. You're awesome. Their smile is awesome. Thank you so much, Ralph, for that testimonial too. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You rock.
You rock. All right, that was Ralph Smiley, one of our gatherings in the room. Beth, and again, Marilyn, the psychic, and the coach tonight.
All right, this is fun.
This is how we do it, huh?
Hey, Joan.
Hi, Aunt Joan.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, good.
You both look so beautiful. You both look so beautiful tonight. I'm so jealous as I'm sitting here in my pajamas.
You don't know what we have under this.
Like Angelina would say, her pajamas.
You have no clue what's under this.
It's a really exciting and really deep night. I mean, we came up with this like we just thought about this, and we were like, well, let's just rock it.
It's all green screen.
Huh? It's all green.
It's all green. It's all.
What does that mean?
What mean?
Says you don't know what's underneath.
Ann. So, wait, Aunt Joan, what do you got for us tonight, my love? Everybody, this is my aunt. We all know.
I'm going to try to make this fast because there's a trillion questions in here. Number one, I have a question from a friend of mine who doesn't have access to a computer. And her name is Leslie, and she just recently lost her son who was in his 20s. And does he have a message for her? Because she's really having a hard time.
Daddy said, my father said that he needs to tell her that it was it's something that she cannot control, and that she has to stop wondering what she did wrong, because he sits over her and listens to her cry about it constantly, and she's going to make herself have a nervous breakdown. Thank you. And my father said that she also needs to get herself into some kind of organization that could help her with this, Aunt Joan, because it's gonna tear her apart. I know if I lost my son, it would,
What kind of organization?
Huh?
What kind of organization?
I don't know. That's you.
So are you? Well, I mean, it's interesting. I don't know what she does, but even how old was he?
20.
So even working
around 27.
27. So even work, maybe I don't know what she does, but if she's interested in working in the school system, working with other kids in schools,
and maybe basically getting herself into some kind of program for that children that he was older, he was 27.
What do they call it? Grieving program.
Yeah, and there's like comfort. I know in New Jersey there's these groups called the comfort groups. And they go around, and people who have had tragedy, and they have dinners, and they go out to events, and they do this for people. So I think that, I mean, we know it's what my father said, to just get involved with other people so that you can you can get on and move on and understand.
And when you give to other people, you tend to feel better yourself.
Always.
So if she gets involved.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if she gets involved with a program with kids, where she's helping them read or, tutoring or anything like that, or working with underprivileged kids, I think that's you feel better when you're doing things like that, when you're giving back.
Oh yeah. And the next question, Aunt Joan?
Okay, it's from Mickey Ann 1.
Yeah.
And she said that, will she ever fall in love again with a good man?
Oh, wow. Like, you got a lot on your plate. But again, once again, thank you. Once again, how do you say this? My grandmother, she's so blunt. She's all English. You got to get off the couch. You got to make room. You got to make the room. You got to breathe the air. You got to get out of your comfortable zone and maybe go into uncomfortable zone. Actually, my grandmother told me to get off her buttocks. So, and she's from England. She was from England, but she needs to. I know that you look, but I think that the challenge is once you find somebody, you're going to have to accept sometimes the flaws. flaws is a big issue.
It's particularly it's a big issue when you don't make room, because then the flaws seem really big.
Right.
But when you really want somebody, really want somebody, then some of those flaws are not as big.
Right.
So you have to really make room for somebody.
Yeah.
And
make
sometimes, I mean, people are, for whatever reason, are scared to really open up and have somebody, even though there's a part of them that want to. But wanting something is staying on the fence.
Right.
You can want all day long, but you stay on the fence.
Correct.
You really have to make the room.
Correct. See? And the next question, John? It's pretty easy.
Okay, it's from Hugs, and she said that she's missing her brother Mike and her friend Russ. And she wants to know who her guardian is.
That's a 3 question. So, all we're going to do, I know, we can do, there's so many questions. So, yeah, the guardians are, right away Aaron said that your guardian is somebody from your past life, which would be an aunt, but on the father's side. But it wasn't an aunt from the first lifetime. It was the one that came in through for the second one. And she's calling out the name of Agnes. Don't spell it. Agnes. And it's very easy to look up, and you'll see for your ancestor tree that is who follows you. Like, and when you feel this, and you go like this, it follows you, and it takes you to. So. Your lower, with you, the lower abdomen that comes in as a plan of action, that fluttering, there's fluttering, is it going to get it better? There's not surgery involved, but it's digestion. It's also you need antacids. That's what they need, antacids. Any questions? Any comments?
No, I guess she misses Mike and Russ, but they're not her guardians.
No.
So that's just the way it is, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that was
Agnes
what she
tried it too.
Yeah. I think that's what Agnes. It's Agnes, not the others.
No.
Okay.
And get that thing taken. Watch your acid tone.
Antacids.
Please, acid, anything like acidy. You need to stop doing it, because he's like it's tearing you up inside.
Don't drink coffee.
Yeah, that's really bad for you, man.
Don't drink coffee on an empty stomach.
Never.
Eat first.
Eat first. A lot of people don't do that. And your next question, Aunt John?
All right, I'm just going to give you this last one here. It's from Ginny, and she said her question is that her daughter has just moved from Philly to Lancaster with her boyfriend, and is he Mr. Right, and will she get a job soon?
Oh boy. My dad said that there's never a Mr. Right. There's always just a soulmate. When it isn't the right thing and it isn't the right way, there is a way of knowing. And I think the daughter is going to come terms with when? Like around October, or like at the end of October, she's going to get the feeling that there's just something not right. There's some issues going on with the past that, she may be able to correct and make better, but they're telling me that it's the soul thing is not there, not at all. And what was the other question? Did she want?
A job.
Oh, the job thing?
Yeah, her daughter, is she going to find the right job?
Yeah, but they're asking her back a question. Oh, I love them. Is it something that powered by school? Because it should be in some kind of around the school district, whether it be in a school, around a school, and they're showing me a school. So I don't know if she's trying to get a job through the school system, because they're trying to tell me that she's great with teaching and teaching people, but I don't know, and affiliating with it, or she can actually go and voluntarily do something. That's fine. But Mara?
Well, it's interesting with what your father said, because there's no Mr. Right. There's a soulmate, but there's several. And I think what he's saying is that there's not just one soulmate. There can be several soulmates.
Right.
So there's not just one Mr. Right or one soulmate.
Right.
We can meet several soulmates.
Right.
Is what I think he's saying.
Well, yeah, in different lifetimes, and people come into your lives for different reasons, and it's like whether this guy is primarily going to be the one. My dad says it's there's issues there.
He could be a one.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to be
the one.
There's many different.
Which is important because we think there's only going to be one.
Yeah, but there isn't. There's
But
many.
there isn't, but there's many.
Yeah, there's
many
many.
soulmates.
There's many reasons why people stay and come in and leave in and out of your life. And it's involvement with relationship,
Exactly.
too. It's like,
Right.
happiness.
And you said it before. You also said this, that there are soulmate. We meet people at different times for different reasons.
Right.
So he could be a soulmate of hers now.
Right.
For whatever she's supposed to learn or get.
Right.
And then it could be another one that maybe stays longer.
Right.
That's the other thing.
Exactly. So, and your next question?
That's it. I'm going to give it to Tom. He's
All right.
probably next.
Thank
Take
you.
care, ladies.
Love you. Okay, and now we have Thomas on the line. Oh, no, we don't have Thomas on the line. Hi, Jeff. It's been a long time. How are you?
Carrie, how you doing?
I'm awesome. I got your email. Thank you so much for giving me the update. Happy belated birthday to you, my friend.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Jeff actually been with us from the very beginning. He's been very successful, but there's some things going on in your life right now.
Yay, Jeff.
Yes.
Yes, and we got to get some people to pay up some things and new direction on some things. So maybe it's time to get a reading. Who know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we need to get that done. But Jeff also was on the Barter Kings, and he was on the Puppy Love version. So you can actually see who Jeff is if you go back and look on the Puppy Love. So what could we do for you today, Jeff?
Well, I do have one question.
Right.
A pipe burst underneath my house,
Wow.
and the landlords came in and it buckled the floors. I just want to know if they're going to get this done in an expedient manner. It's a big hassle, or if everything's going to go okay.
Okay. So the guardians say that there's going to be a level of a part where it's become the financial issue. They might, if they're going to hold back on getting it done and going through the insurance part of it, then it's going to be a while before they get it done. You're going to really need to keep on their butt because they're just not going to, just let it, it's just, you're the one who's living in the gook and you're the one that's living in the muck. And, it's not them that's inconvenient. But stay on their butt. And let them make sure that you, if you're more aggressive, you're more aggressive and less passive, then you'll get it done. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because they said they're going to go to Home Depot.
Well, they
and
better
get a
do
bunch of
something.
stuff.
Yeah, they got to do something because you can't live like that. And Mary?
And I was going to say the same thing, that you can't be complacent. You have to be in action and don't expect them to do it too quickly because you have to stay on them. But the other thing is, why did it burst? I mean, it's not winter.
Yep. No, it's a old defective pipe. They fixed this thing like a year ago, and I guess they did a shoddy job. It started leaking again. I heard the noise, and I walked by, and I'm like, hey, there's water leaking. I went under there and looked at it myself. I go, are you kidding me?
Right.
So I told them 2 days ago.
Wow.
And,
so something else is going on. They got to, something else is going on around it. But it is so you have to stay on top of them. You have to call them on a regular basis. And you have to tell them you don't want an old pipe. Or you don't want a pipe that is not quality pipe, obviously.
Right.
And did you have damage with anything?
Yes.
Well,
yes,
that's another thing.
Actually, yeah, the floors are buckled. They said they're going to replace all that.
I'm
But,
thinking
it's their floors.
it
It's
might
not
be
my
an
floors.
insurance issue.
Yeah. So it's going to take a while.
It's going to take a while, but I want to thank you so much for calling in. And, Rep Jeff, you can talk to him in the room. He's been here all this time. He's part of the gathering every week and everything like that. So, but thank you so much for calling in, Jeff. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie.
Bye. And our next caller? Who?
Yes, and
Hey.
hello, Carrie. How are you?
I am awesome. What's up?
Well, actually, I had a question that's not about myself. It's about my daughter.
I love your accent.
And thank you. She's in college, and I think your boyfriend is in that state. And she's upset. I was wondering, do you see that they will reconcile or they will just stay friends and nothing else? Because something has happened there between her and her boyfriend, and he is in that state.
Well,
and do you need his name?
No, I don't need anything. Thank you. My guardians are telling me, especially my father, is that it was the wrong timing. A friendship could build back value of the relationship. You need to understand that. Thank you. And that he was really, it was just not the right timing, but it doesn't mean down the road it would be even more, like, better, it'd be savored, be refreshed, use the right words there, be refreshed, and be able to keep it going. So I would rest assured that their boats will sail again together, but right now, thank you. She needs to really concentrate on her education.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And they were going to see each other during the winter break.
Right.
And she says if it's just friendship, but she had hopes for more because she's in love with him.
Oh, I understand. Well, we all know love. We all know love, when it's good and bad. We all know love. So
and, she's very selective also with whom she is dating.
Right.
So I believe she was waiting for a long time to date
I understand
the right guy.
Thank you.
Ready for her.
It's not. I don't think it's ready yet. I don't think it's timing yet. But it will come about. And because she is so selective, and but she gets that from her mother. That you don't. You built your daughter up to also care about and appreciate who she picks and chooses in her life. It's your value that she carries, so the upbringing is there. So whatever you install in your daughter is actually going to come out later on as she gets older and develops from this.
Did he break up with her?
I don't. Mac?
Did he break up with her?
She did. Yeah,
Did.
I believe this weekend over the email or something.
Mm-hmm.
He's not ready.
Nah,
and
he's
that's
not
why
ready.
she's very upset. She's crying and.
All right. Well,
and she had hopes to see him.
Well,
so you think that they will be back as a couple?
I understand that. I said that in time.
It's
it
possible,
will happen
but
in time.
he's not ready
They're
for
not
her.
ready yet. So
yeah,
I would say that. But thank you so much for calling in. I hope we helped you tonight. Next. Is this? Hi. Can I help you? Hi, Sam.
Hey.
What's up?
Not much. My mom actually called and talked to you.
Okay.
She wanted me to call. I'm going to ask you, am I going to be okay?
You're going to be fine. Why wouldn't you be okay? Why would you say that?
Last year I broke my neck.
No, I understand that, but why wouldn't you be okay is what the Guardians want to know. Like, what the challenges that you're in front of you. Thank you. Aaron said that everything is fine with your neck, and everything is going on this way and that way, but you have to understand that things take time to develop. So, you have to really, you gotta, it's the perspective, it's the uncomfortableness. Thank you. And Aaron said that you need to really get an additional doctor for this situation with the collar. So, I mean, that you've been through so much. I don't even know. I'm just so proud of who you are and what you are now. I can't say it enough. She's just amazing. Yeah.
Can she walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
but
walk.
I have a drug problem on top of a broken neck, and that's why I want to know, am I going to be okay?
Yes, I told you everything was going to be fine. Aaron said everything's going to be fine. Thank you for calling in. I got to rush this. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you. She's going to be fine. But the other problem on top of the problem is that we wanted her to go to a neurologist. I answered that already. Say Amnon.
Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hey.
Hey.
All right. Well, I know you
5.
get close to the end, so let
I
me
know.
take some questions. Okay.
All right, let's hit it.
Well, I just want to let you know my Dolphins won today.
I understand. I read the text. Thank you for sharing. The Dolphins.
It's a good day.
It's
always
a great
good
day
day when the Dolphins win. Okay.
This is true.
I'm going to handle Missy first.
Okay.
Missy wants to know, Carrie, I would really like to know how my mother is doing and what advice you can give me regarding my daughter.
You got a lot going on with the daughter. But the one thing that she mentioned so much so is that the value of what you are and how you are with the daughter is what she was with you. Just take what it is and remake it. But in a day and age now, sometimes one has to pull back in order to help the daughter. So thank you. So they want her to more or less pull back and then go back in, because the more you put the pressure on some of them, the more they're telling me they're making me have pressure. So it's the pressure. You'll do fine. You'll do fine. You're a great mother, but you just have to kind of reevaluate. But go back old school a little bit. Go back old school. What do you think, Mar? What does your coach say?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else to add, I don't think, and I would say that there's a lot of people, there's a few more people that want to get through to you.
Oh.
So what I would say is, then let's get through them, and whoever we don't get through can call in tomorrow on my show, which is normally not a call-in show as good as this. Mine's usually with a guest, and a lot of call-ins with my guests.
Right.
But tomorrow, everybody can have an opportunity to call in and ask questions.
If you don't have your question answered, you can just call tomorrow, because you're going to see the same thing again.
Eastern time.
Yes, 1 o'clock. So not 8.
Not 8. 1 o'clock. You have a whole opportunity. So go ahead. What's the next
one?
All right, Annette. Annette has a very important question. She wants to know if she will ever find any luck in love. Will she find Mr. Right?
It's that type of night. How is that, Ram?
I don't know where all Mr. Rights are.
Where's the Mr. Rights in this world?
Well,
you know what? I think. All right. You've been so bad. Oh, okay. So this is all right. Thank you. My father says that you. All right. I'm gonna put it that way. So we're gonna You've been battered, beaten, everything up about how the Pacific way love is supposed to be and how you're supposed to get it, and lonely. Okay. The problem with it is that the loneliness is now overwhelming. And you felt neglected, you felt, somewhat like unfinished, and you need to look at things in a whole different perspective, because it's how you shine. You're beautiful. You deserve somebody better, but they're saying is that you need to project that in order to let the image out. Like they want it to be projected.
Well, if what Carrie said, with what Carrie is saying, so if you're being needy,
right,
then that's heavy for somebody to be with, especially the kinds of men that I'm hearing Carrie say you should be with.
Right.
Men you should be with don't want you needy.
No.
They want you the way you are, strong.
Yeah, so get
needy.
strong.
So be yourself and be strong.
That was great. That's how we do it. And the next one?
Jim, South Carolina, Jim FC, wants to know, should I be aware of anything I need to know on vacation this week?
Have fun.
Okay, so the truck that you're taking, or the vehicle that you're taking, thank you, they have two going, that you're taking, has the ignition, the switch or something in the ignition, thank you. My father was very handy with car. There's something wrong with the ignition switch, and there's something wrong with the left back tire. So, and if you don't want to have problems and money problems before you go, please do so. And they're really good at this. Whether you want to believe it or not, people go to the mechanic and are like, "Holy crap, it happened!" And I'm saving you a lot of money doing this, because if it goes on the road and you got to get towed out and stuff like that, it's going to save you. So we just saved you, and have a wonderful vacation. Yep. I know. And your next question, please, Thomas.
Okay, it's from Bananarama.
Wow. What a name.
I guess it's not Rosanna Banana, but Banana. Now, let me find it, because I had it.
Thomas, Amnon is twirling his hands to you. Amnon?
I don't care without Amnon right now. I'm trying to answer a question here for Bananarama.
He's like,
when I get down to North Carolina, I'm going to deal with him. All right.
I got your wife here.
Yeah. All right. Bananarama wants to know, where should I focus? Railroad or something different to find a good job at working while raising kids? And actually, his Chip is his real name.
Yeah, I know, but they're saying on the track, so I would assume, but not on the tracks that you're going to as far as the railroad. The tracks as far as the tracks, like it's on the part of the railroad. Thank you. It's on the part of the railroad, but it isn't. It's like the section where you work for it. Like you're not going to be on the railroad. You know, it's like he's going to be working on the tracking section of the railroad.
Like fixing them?
Yeah, like, you know, like that's what he said. Like, there's an instrument that my father's trying to tell me that there's a tuttle or something that he's going to be in control of. I don't know what the heck that means. But they tell me all this stuff, and this is how we do it. So, what's that?
So that's what he's going to be doing, repairing.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Thomas.
Anything else, Thomas?
I guess,
Do a
no,
noise.
I'm doing,
Do a noise, like, or something.
I guess we have just, you know what, Michelle from Maine, can I get one more question?
Yeah,
in?
God.
All right, because it's my dear friend Michelle.
This
So,
is your dear friend
I'm
or
gonna
off my
grab,
public page?
You know Michelle. So try to meet us in Salem when we're there.
Okay. Oh, all right. That's awesome.
All right. My dad passed away last July, and my
Aw.
ex, who is the father of my son, just passed away this July.
Yeah.
Is there a message from them or one of them?
You just said, because now I got a kid here. You said son and father, right? Whose kid is this?
My dad passed away last July, and my ex, who is the father of my son, just passed away this
Did she lose a
July.
child? I want to know about her, too. There's a child here, and the father has the child. So whether she...
Is there a message from one of them?
Okay, yes, she does. The father says you have to understand that people die for certain reasons, and it was not... The fault was of the blame was on that. And leave it go, because there's nothing more you can do. And what about disability? They said, how is she? He said, oh, he wants to know how you're getting support. So, I want to know that something about you can get disability for death. That's what he just mentioned, disability. So I'm so sorry for your loss too. And also, Marilyn, that's a great counseling, right?
Well, yeah, and the fact that, you know, I think that it's a great thing when you can connect with Carrie to connect with somebody that you love that you might not be tuned in yet to.
Car.
What?
You know.
All right, Michelle said she did not lose a child, and this is Michelle from Maine.
I know, but her
child.
grandfather has a child with them. So maybe somebody lost a child. I'm just telling you that the child was with the grandfather.
Did she ever have a miscarriage?
I mean, you know, like, I don't not yelling here, but, you know, I know who this is.
Maybe she had a miscarriage.
I don't know, or she
Or a
didn't have a miscarriage,
nephew,
or
or a niece.
It's somebody that
Yeah.
the grandfather says, I have the child. So I asked right away if something happened that, you know, that you don't know, so whatever. But I'm only trying to help, but that's what they said. So if you wanted to communicate more with it, and something about getting help with payment for the child, Tom, okay?
All right.
I'm sorry about that, but it's which if they tell me they have a child,
She said, "Oh, my brother." Maybe you meant her brother.
he has the child. That's what he said. He didn't give me a name. He didn't give me an identity. He goes, so just tell her that I have the child and that there's something to do with the question of funding. So, okay? Are we good?
Okay.
All right?
Will he allow me to answer one more question or no?
I think he's done because he said that we're going to, the people that didn't get their questions today, we're going to do this again tomorrow
Right.
afternoon.
So tomorrow...
So Susanna, Aunt
Yep.
Joan, everybody has to be in Marilyn's room.
Yep.
Whoever didn't get their questions answered today can certainly call in and go to the show tomorrow, because I'll be out there at 1 o'clock, Breaking Free Show. We have an ad out, and you need to do that. But before I go, I want to say I will be in Salem, Massachusetts. I'm being in North Carolina until the 17th, so book your reading live or book your reading. We have a reading special, and you can go to www.carriepsychiccafe.com or click above my awesome head here and book your reading. We have the show special, and today's name on the show special is Marilyn. So if you put it on there, you will get the 20 minutes for $50. And I want to thank Fran and Anthony. Fran drives my butt all around here. And I wanted to special thanks to shout out to everybody I had readings with this week. Thank you, Carly, for driving to North Carolina. I will see you tomorrow. You'll be here. Thank Marilyn.
Thank you. And if you want coaching and you mention Carrie's name, then I'm going to give it to you at half off. Half off my regular rate, my regular session rate, and I can do Skype, we can do phone, we can do person if you mention Carrie's name.
How about that? How about that, Fran? Friends in out. So I want to say thank you to everybody.
Thank you, Carrie.
No, thank you. I thank God Thank my guardians. Thank Aunt Joan, everybody in the room, my new viewers, everybody. Tell one person. If you tell one person about my show, it matters. It changes lives. Book your reading. Thank also Nick for being awesome on the phone. Thank Tom for being so patient while I'm gone. I thank everybody for being so supportive. And especially thank you for tuning in and watching us today. We're not going anywhere. We're out of here. We'll be here again. We ain't going anywhere. We'll always be here. And again, you can see me on Marilyn Show tomorrow. Tune in, answer your questions, rewatch the show because you probably didn't get everything in. And I want to say God bless. Love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
Love
and
you.
if you love this, love it. Thank you, Amnon. And thanks, everybody. So I will see you. Thank you, Amnon.
Good night.
You are tuned to the Nissan Communications Network. Our weekly lineup of call-in programs includes Computers 2K Now with Amnon Nissan, Sundays, 9 a.m. till noon. Carrie's Psychic Cafe with Carrie Silkowski, Sundays, 8 till 9 p.m. Health In with Debbie Bruck, Mondays, 11 a.m. till noon. Breaking Free with Marilyn Shannon, Mondays, 1 till 2 p.m. Lessons of Vietnam with NCVVI members, the second and fourth Wednesday of each month from 7:30 till 8:30 p.m. Reawaken Your Brilliance with Julie Seibert, Wednesdays, 9 till 10 p.m. And if you tuned in too late, you can always watch each program in its entirety or download an MP3 audio file of it at www.nissancommunications.com. Sponsored by ThatVidBlasterGuy.com, CarolinaApparel.com, and DeltaForce.net.